Come in.
You know how you lock someone just asking when you lock the music in the media input scene,
Okay.
does it also lock the volume or can you still control the volume?
No, you still can control volume.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can still control them. If you just locking the music so it doesn't flow to any other areas of your work. Yeah.
All right.
And that becomes your intro. You need to also input your sources. What's needed to go in there, since it's your intro, and then you need your like someone was asking for the songs, the music that you want. You can also put it in there. You can also even just begin with some what you call background. Okay, with me that's what I begin with. I love OBS because it's free, and since Nelly came up with it, it's good for churches that not in the budget yet to buy expensive equipments. If you have a laptop, that's all. It's good. Even with phones, that you can also. I haven't tried the OBS on phones, but I only have a laptop that I'm using that's using OBS now. With phones, not really sure, but you probably need an iPad to do it from, to upload this from. The good thing about this is it's free, that you can also do a lot of things with it too. Now that's what I'm doing. You can start off with your intro, and then in your source, this is what you bring in, is what you need to be put into your intro pages. You can go to the image. If you have an image on your laptop, on your desktop, or on your desktop, you can always go there and pick. It'll give you this page. Then you'll browse on your laptop where you got your. I've got things saved on my desktop page. Then I can just open the backgrounds and pick whichever backgrounds that you love to use. Okay, so let's begin with this one. It'll come out as this. Then you can go and click OK. Since it comes out on, this is the live page. You haven't gone online yet. You just prepare yourself with this, with OBS. So this is what brings you. Since it's there, you can always do this and drag this down. But at times it won't give you the actual size of this. I mean, the whole picture of this. It'll probably get you. See, that's what happens. But with me, I get to go to edit, go to transform. And you can see down here, there's fit to screen or stretch to screen. You can try fit to screen. It should take you there. Or that's what it's going to give you. Or go back to transform. Stretch to screen. It should give you a good.
Nice. So Ratu, this is when you don't have a image that's the same aspect ratio as the screen, eh? Like if it's squared like that, then you'd like be able to stretch it. Makes sense. Cool.
Yes, you can stretch it out like that. Otherwise, if you don't stretch it out, the actual picture that's on your OBS is what's going to be coming out on your live. And
so we'll show the black.
the black parts. Side. Yeah.
Okay.
Black parts on both sides, or either top and the bottom.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Okay. So once that is gone, is on, you can still see the red colors on the side. That means you still haven't. If something happens and you get to move it, it's, you can move. It's gonna be moved, but you need to lock it in so that it doesn't move. It saves you from going back and forth, and you get to mess up things. Over here, where the sources is, there's a view and there's a lock. You can lock that. So that takes away the red boundary on the sides. Okay.
So
that,
Ratu, sorry. So
yeah.
if it's not locked and we make any adjustments there, will it show on the live if you're already live?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So that's why you lock it, so that when you go, when you're live, it doesn't
yes.
affect anything, because if you make any changes there, it'll show on your live stream. Eh?
Yes, unless you
Okay.
on your mode, the studio mode one, this the one was explaining earlier on, the studio mode. You'll go back. If you're working on the preview, then nothing shows on your main output.
Okay, makes sense. But for that one, that's fully live.
Yes, this one is fully live, like
the mode. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for me, I use this because I want to actually see what's going to be coming out live on my output. Eh?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So just in case, like what Annie said, if I'm late, then I get to put it into studio mode, change it into this view mode, so I can continue to work on this. You know, I can always turn the lock back on, and then work on this. Nothing happens on the main view.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it, and then I can lock that up again. Then let's just bring this back to that one. I hope everyone's catching up.
If you're following, just comment in the chat box, yes. Following or understood.
Okay, so that's your main screen, and you can also include a few more things that you want to put in here. Something like your text or logo or anything else that you want to put in there. You can go. It's already in your intro page, in your intro scene. Eh? Then over here you can include your text if you need to write. If you want to put some messages there, go back to your email here. There's a plus sign at the bottom. You can click that, and there's a text that you can input in there. Just go click that and give you the text. This is where you write your message in. Okay. Say, for instance, welcome. When you go, okay, when you okay, that's what it gives you. Okay. So if you want to bring it down a little bit, you can just drag it from the corners or here. You can bring it down somewhere there. You can even change right in front here. You can even change the fonts if you want to. There's fonts that you love to use. Let's say we use this, get to use the marker felt, change it to white, then you okay it. It's something like that. You can even change the colors if you want to. You know, it depends on how creative you are.
So this is basically like live editing software?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. I always diss OBS because we use one paid software, but I'm looking at it now, I was like, this is so cool. I didn't know OBS can do this.
Oh, sure.
Yes, let the record show.
Okay, so that's what you can do. And then you can always lock it up. I just learned something new too this week whilst we're doing our prayer session. You can always bring in some, some theme that you're working on, like a fire, tree, or forest background, something like that. You can always pick that too, and save it to your desktop, and you can always use it again to your main screen if you want to. I mean, your main intro, as it comes in, like that's how it comes out as your. And then can always use the songs to go with it. You know, you go to media source and pick up the music. I don't know if I've saved this, some songs on. Okay, maybe I'll try this. Am I too fast? Let me go back. Okay.
For
Can you
me,
still
I
hear
think
me?
it's okay. But
Okay.
if
So
it's
those,
too fast, just ask
yeah,
everyone. Just comment they're too fast, or if it's okay, just comment okay.
yeah, just let me know.
Oh, they're saying it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, the pace is good.
Okay.
Thanks, guys, for the
So,
comment.
Naka. Okay, say that's the media. It's a song. I think it came in on the main screen, but it has a you see it there's a red dot. I don't get to use, you know, to extend it something. I just leave it as it is. Okay, as a media, because it'll be just a song that'll be coming in as a background from here. Okay, all you need to do is just lock it into. So the song should be playing. Okay, let me try. Let me just take this off again. You can either right click it here, or you can go back down to here just to get it off again, and then just re-input a new media source. There you go. Then you pick from your songs, that one. Then as you go open, it's there now. Okay. If you wanted to loop it, you know, let the song continuously playing. You know, if you like, say for instance, you're starting half an hour early in the song, this song is only 5 minutes, you can always loop it to take up the whole time until you can just turn it off when you're done with it. So let's say you can always loop the song to go ahead and keep playing. So right now, once you press OK, you'll see the media source is starting now to, it's playing right there now. But you still haven't heard it from your side, eh, Lily?
Sorry, what's that?
Can you hear
I haven't the music. Yeah, not yet.
Not yet, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you know, some of you can always go back. There's a gear down here. You can press that if you can't hear it. Go down to advanced audio properties. And here you'll see the media source. You can always go here. There's a monitor off. Whichever monitor you're using, it should show up here. Or it's just there, and then you go to monitor and output. You'll click that. There you go.
Is
Sorry,
it
no.
Ratu? Is it like a little, like an like sort of a guitar thing playing, or it's an instrumental or something?
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear it faintly. I think it's just the speaker volume. Yeah.
On.
There.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. And maybe I've just turned the volume too low. Eh?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay, so that's what you can do, is you can input your music into it. So whatever you want to do in here, it's already in your intro. You can have your intro text, your media source, your songs, and image. It's there. You can always include other images if you want to. Say for instance, it'll always come back, always come to the front. Okay, let's try and input another image. I think okay, something like that. It's there. This would be the image. There you go. It's either you, wherever you want to put it.
That's so neat.
Yeah? Or you can always, something like that. You can use that as your logo too and put it in the corner and just lock them up.
So
it doesn't
Ratu,
move.
sorry Ratu, basically all
Yep.
those items there under that scene, those are like layers, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so the most bottom one is your background, and the one that's right on top of the list is what's gonna be in front, eh?
Yeah.
One question on the music.
Okay.
Sorry. One question on the music. So if the music is in that scene, as soon as you click on that scene, does the music automatically play, or do you have to press play?
It automatically plays.
Okay. And then it just loops.
Yeah, and then it's if you activate the loop, that loop, and then it'll keep playing from then on. Yeah.
Cool, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm learning to guys.
And then if you, since that's your intro, and then you can always put this on other scenes if you want to. Okay. Say for instance here. Okay. Now the next one, since it's this is your intro, the next one you want to put in is your camera. Like say for instance your camera. Let me just put this your main camera. Okay. It'll be your next scene now. Okay. And then you want to input the camera into that one. Okay, over here, you go to there, and then you go to sources. To input your source, you look for the video capture device, whatever you're using. Okay. So I don't have a camera like Lely have in his church, because he's got a big church.
Wow.
I have this. I have a $30, maybe $25 camera. It's a webcam. If you all can see that, okay, you can still use that, and you use it on a stand or something and that's basically what I've been using all this time. Okay, it's either that or whatever you have with you is your phone. Okay, right now I'll just use my media source, my video capture device now as this FaceTime, the one I'm using right now. So we'll go to video capture. You still hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all good. Okay, let me just use my okay. Now you'll choose a device that you're using. Over here, you have Epcom Cam. These are the basic ones that's already on Facebook, that you can use with Facebook. I mean, sorry, with OBS. Apple Cam. I'm using OBS virtual camera, so I can also Manicam is there. Someone was asking about Manicam.
Nice.
Okay. And you also have the FaceTime camera that's now facing me. Okay. And then you also have that Toronto based camo. And also there's an NDI. This is a new thing that's also on the market today. It's very, very, but depends on how big your church is and how much you can throw money into your budget too. Like Calvary Temple and Saru, those churches are big churches, they can afford it. For me, in good news, I use my webcam. Okay, let me just use my
Ratu,
FaceTime. Yeah.
Someone's asking if you can connect cameras wirelessly.
Yes, you can.
Sorry, let me
Can
just
also-
interject really quickly.
Okay.
Guys, if you want to do wireless connectivity, NDI is one of the best options you can use like today. It's free and I think, I don't know what Tulavi uses. He'll probably cover it, but lately we've been exploring NDI as well. You can check the website. It's newtech.tv. They have a lot of free tools there where you can, we'll probably cover it in the next few weeks. Yeah? But
yes.
that
that'll be good.
NDI option is an option where you just use it wirelessly and then use if your computer and your phone is connected to the same device, NDI will be the one that routes everything together. Sorry, Ratu, back to you.
Don't. Good one. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, come in.
You know how you lock someone just asking when you lock the music in the media input scene?
Okay.
Does it also lock the volume or can you still control the volume?
No, you still can control volume.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can still control them. If you're just locking the music so it doesn't flow to any other areas of your work. Eh?
All right.
Mm.
So we have a few more questions, but if you can decide if you want it now or after your.
Yeah, it can come
session.
in now.
Okay.
We'll move it on. So they can understand it better.
Yeah. I think someone's just asking what's the storage like for OBS? If there's storage.
Meaning there's big.
I think they're probably the storage, like the size of the. Sorry, Louis, did you mean the size of the software or just storage that's inbuilt into OBS? And while he's getting back to us, I think they're just the.
I think it's unlimited. Yeah. You can do as much as you can with OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and they're just asking us specifically for the Zoom. How are you linking OBS into Zoom? And
we'll go into that, and so they can get to know that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would you need a virtual audio cable to send through Zoom or any platform as well?
No, I think it's a inbuilt plugin. It doesn't. You don't need a cable because you can always use both the OBS and Zoom together on the same computer.
Right.
Okay, so this is the camera now. Okay, now it has come to my main screen now. It still has that red light on, and it hasn't used up the whole area into that, so it then comes in. You can always go back to edit, transform it. It's that way. It doesn't show. It doesn't give you the so all you can do, you can just pull it down that way, or just center it. You can use that to figure out the areas that you want to pull in to resize your. Okay, you can always bring this down or leave it up there, but that will actually come out on your main screen. There you go. And then you can just lock it.
No, I knew it was obvious, but like I didn't think it was like.
Okay. Everyone's following?
Yes. Okay. Yes, teacher.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, now with this, since this will be my main camera, I wouldn't want to use anything else to disturb this this page. So I would leave it as it is. But then you would love to want to put down what's called the lower third to on your scene, when people are watching. Just basically using OBS. OBS, you can always just use OBS as your only platform to go live on Facebook and YouTube, and there's a lot of more platform there that you can go into. but I think the most primary one that we're using is Facebook and YouTube. So OBS can go directly from here without using using Zoom. Okay, you can just use OBS as it is, and by basically just bringing in your intro in your first scene, and I mean in your first scene, and then pulling up your camera on the second scene, and then this one you can leave it as it is, since it'll be your main camera. You know, whenever everyone's watching, you want to see who's on the main stage. And then you might want to introduce the speaker as he's on the stage, and people, you want to let people know about his name and who he is and what his say position in church or something like that. Then you want to put the text in. You know, it's not. I haven't used Presenter yet. Pro Presenter. I've heard about it. I've tried using it. Like I said, this is what that's got me easy into my basic starting of live stream. And for that, you will need to create another camera view as this. You know, you can add another scene and just say just speaker, okay? So whoever is the main speaker there, to introduce them. There you go. And then you'd want to pull in the camera that's on here. It's either you can pull it, copy and paste it from here, or you can always pick up the same camera on the video capture device. Let me just copy and paste and see from here. Okay, since you're on a main camera, you want to use the same thing. So you don't have to redo it again like we did on the first time, trying to drag it and put into. So this will automatically goes to this scene, the speaker scene. So what you do, just copy and paste it. There you go.
Nice.
It's there. So all you have to do is lock it in, and it becomes your main screen. So when you are switching back from main here on the scene side, when you're switching back and forth from the main camera to the speaker names, and okay, it doesn't change. So you wouldn't know much about the changes. Okay, so since now you're on the speaker, you want to pull up his name. You can go back there to the scene, and then you press your plus sign. Then you want to do the text. First of all, you want to do the background color to, you know, so that your
Text stands out.
Show, the text stands out from the front. Then you can do your put on your color source. Color source. It brings you to this page. Okay, this, if you click OK on this one, this will cover the whole page, the whole front screen. But what I get to do, I get to change the width and the height down here. You can all see that earlier.
Yes.
Okay, so you go to the width, and I'm going to use, sorry, crop this again. Go to the width. I get to use 700 or 800, depends on how creative you are and how you want to make it look like. So I get to normally use 700 up here, and down the height is 50 or 60. Let me put 60. Okay, there you go. It's up there. You can even change the colors. Okay. And then you can always drag it back and forth, since it's still not locked yet. You can always drag it back and forth and then bring it down here, wherever you want to lay it, or right in the middle here. Then you can lock it. Now you want to put the names on. Right here. Go back, and then you go to text. Okay. Let me give my God-given name. Hey, lay. Okay, say that's long. Okay. Okay, since it's too big, you can always pull it from either side just to resize it like that. And put it in there.
Good stuff.
Set. You can always still change the colors if you want to. Just it'll make it look more presentable. I almost couldn't even be able to type my name correctly. As okay, so that's about it. So that's the low. That's what you call the lower third. Just to
Nice.
you can always do other things from this. You can even do their titles down here. You know, whatever church and then as you change from in your scene area, if you change from main camera to this, it'll look like that.
Nice.
Set. Okay. And then right after that, you can always have your ending. Whatever ending you have, you can always pull it in. It can be what you call. It can be whichever media source you have, or text that you can always have as your ending again. You know, let me say as your intro, you can always have it as your ending again, but you want to say just change the wordings from here. What I normally do is just duplicate this, just go back to the intro, duplicate it, just say okay, and that'll give you that's the same page as the first intro, right? Oh, this will be your ending. You can then just change your text on the ending. You can check it out by click the view, right? Like that. You can just tell that it's there. Okay. I think for this one, if you copy and paste, it's gonna bring you all these titles again. Eh? For this one, for this one, you'll need to redo
the title to goodbye or something.
Yes. Put into text again. Okay.
Nice.
Right, you know. Hey, where am I? Use this instead and turn off that one.
Nice.
And then you can just change the color if you want to, something like that. Even change the text. And there you go. If you go to the main screen, that's the main one, and that'll be your ending.